Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Alex Hug Gymnasium at Pulaski Academy. We are excited to have you with us. Tonight is senior night and homecoming. So we are going to sit back. We're going to let you listen to the dulcet tones of Chris Amsler, our public address announcer, for the next little bit. He'll be bringing you all of the senior night recognitions. We've got senior parents on one side, on your left, and you've got the seniors coming from your right. And they'll come out and meet at center court. It's really a cool ceremony that they like to do every year for the seniors. So we're going to sit back and let you
Good
enjoy
evening,
that.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Alex Hug Gymnasium for the Winter 2022 Senior Night presentation. Beginning with our girls basketball team, our seniors include Stella Gadberry. Stella is escorted by her parents, Adam and Karen Gadberry. Taylor Hernandez. Taylor is the daughter of Reagan and Stephanie Hernandez. Tiffany Hernandez. Tiffany is also the daughter of Reagan and Stephanie Hernandez. Blakely James. Blakely is the daughter of Kenna and Blake James. Natalia Keza. Natalia is the daughter of Greg and Sarah Keza. Jaden Court. Jaden is escorted by her father, Ryan Court. Jaden was all-conference and all-state her junior and senior year, also all-tournament team, and scored over 1,500 points during her high school career. Ashlyn McDaniel. Ashlyn is escorted tonight by her parents, Mark and Rhonda Cauldron, along with her grandmother, Elizabeth McDaniel. Riley Smith. Riley is the daughter of Shane and Stephanie Smith. And now for our boys basketball seniors. Charlie Barker. Charlie is the son of Kyle and Paige Barker. Ali Rashid. Ali is the son of Kashaf and Usma Rashid. Ben Smiley. Ben is the son of Vance and Angela Smiley. Now for our girls swim team seniors. Macy Alguire. Macy is the daughter of Jim and Deanna Alguire. Maddie Beckmeyer. Maddie is the daughter of Lyle and Emily Beckmeyer. Ava Grace Davis. Ava Grace is the daughter of Brian and Cindy Davis. Lila Leach. Lila is escorted by her parents, Mike and Terry Leach. Olivia Svoboda. Olivia is the daughter of Paul and Becca Svoboda. Megan Taylor. Megan is the daughter of Brian and Stephanie Taylor. And now for our boys swim team seniors, Robert Bennett. Robert is the son of Alan and Leanne Bennett. And Landon Bolera. Landon is the son of Jerry and Tara Bolera. Let's have a big round of applause for all of our senior Bruin athletes.
All right. Well, thanks, Pop. I didn't know you were going to come back up here. So, in the meantime, I want to say thank you to Chris Amsler. That was a fun opportunity to recognize our seniors. We still have about 12 minutes before the first game kicks off. So, we are going to keep it right here. I think we're just going to. So, yeah, that's a good idea. So, we're going to tell you the schedule of events for tonight. Obviously, we already started with the senior night, recognizing all of the seniors on the basketball teams and the swim teams. We did have an opportunity to recognize the seniors of the wrestling team. Was that just last week? It feels like a month ago, but it was just last week. We held our senior night. We had about, I guess, 3 other schools that came to a duel that we hosted right here in the gym, and so that was fun. And then, so moving on, we have the girls' game. Then in between games, we'll have a great presentation from the Little Dribblers. Are you making fun of me? Yes, you are.
I'm continuing with my own presentation here.
Why don't you tell them what happens after the Little Dribblers?
Well, then we will lead into the varsity guys game, and that will be a fantastic sight. Both teams here tonight ready to play, ready to put their heart out on the court. And at halftime of that game, we will then do our homecoming festivities. And if you have missed out on what's been going on at PA over the last few years, be sure to stay tuned because it is truly a homecoming. Then after those festivities, we will get right back in action with the second half of the varsity boys game. And then at the end of that, we will declare a winner. And once we've declared a winner, then we will all go home.
It's typically whoever scored the most points.
Generally, but in today's day and age,
you never know. You never know. It could be an absolute surprise. So be sure to stick with us right here. We're going to keep the stream going, but we will go to a short break. We'll come right back just before the girls' game gets started here in just a few minutes. And welcome once again to Alex Hug Gymnasium here at Pulaski Academy. Just want to double check and make sure. Yep, that's good. All right, make sure. That's the one thing I always forget to do is turn on that audio line.
I know. Can't forget to do that. It's very important.
Every single time I forget it. So welcome, everyone. I had our senior night festivities just moments ago and getting ready to tip off this game between the Pulaski Academy Bruins and the Stuttgart Ricebirds. The Ricebirds have had a difficult season this year. Looking at their record, they are 0-10 and really, really struggling. But the Bruins, 10-1. The big game, well, we've got one that was actually rescheduled that's still coming up this Monday. So we'll bring you that game on Monday. That is Pulaski Academy versus Wynn. And, well, we'll see what happens with that one. Let's go down to the court where Chris Amsler is standing by to bring us the national anthem and the starting lineup.
Pulaski Academy Lady Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. And now for the starting lineups, beginning with the Lady Ricebirds. At guard, a junior, number 1, Maya McCoy. At guard, a senior, number 4, Tori Coates. At guard, a senior, number 10, Ashton Ludwig. At guard, a senior, number 23, Aaron Ludwig. And at the post, a senior, number 24, Catherine Payton. Assistant coaches Chris Hauser, and the head coach for the Lady Ricebirds is Allison Handy. All right, Bruin fans, get on your feet for your Pulaski Academy Bruins. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 11, Riley Smith. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 12, Stella Gadberry. At forward, a 5'8" senior, number 15, Blakely James. At forward, a 5'11" senior, number 22, Jaden Cord. And at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 30, Taylor Hernandez. Student manager is senior Tiffany Hernandez. The assistant coach is Chris Korsmeyer. And the head coach for the Lady Bruins is Rick Treadway. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right. We're ready to tip this one off. We've got a nice crowd here tonight.
I know, and it's all for us. It is all for us. Our hard work has finally paid off. Everyone is here to see and hear the lights and sounds of the commentary booth.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Believe it. The Lady Bruins tonight wearing, somebody told me, is that Charlotte blue? I've just been calling it baby blue.
That's Pulaski Academy blue,
I like
Josh.
it. It's a lighter than the traditional navy blue. Little baby blue jersey and shorts.
And the Stuttgart Ricebirds are wearing the Ron Burgundy.
It begs the question, what's the right burgundy?
All.
First basket tonight made by Aaron Ludwig. Cadbury gives it to Court on the right wing. She sends it down into the corner to James. James working her way out. Little bit trapped back there, not terribly. Now at Court, she's on the right wing, drives inside, kicks it out to Hernandez. She drives into the lane, shoots, and it's off the rim. And to my dad, who thought that I was somebody else a moment ago, no, that was our public address announcer, Chris Amsler. Not making other voices tonight. Not yet, anyway. We'll see what the night holds. Maya McCoy driving inside. She shoots. It's an air ball, and Court gets the rebound. Bruins still scoreless. Let's see if Hernandez can do anything with that. Here's Gadberry. Drives inside. Kicks it out to Riley Smith. She shoots a three, and it's good.
And for her, that all season, that spot has been automatic. Basically back in the corner, guaranteed three.
Little miscommunication there. It's going to end up with a turnover for the Bruins. In the Bruins' favor, I should say.
Turnover for the Ricebirds.
Turnover by the Ricebirds for the Bruins. I don't know.
We can break it down all day.
Riley Smith with another three.
Bruins choosing to press here in this first quarter, trying to take full command of the game.
Gadberry off the glass, and it's good. Oh, it was Riley Smith. I'm sorry. I thought that was Estella. And a foul called on one of the Ricebirds.
Yeah, Blakely James was able to hold her ground and keep both feet down and take a charge for the Bruins.
That foul goes on number 23. That's Erin Ludwig, her first personal foul, first team foul. They call a 30-second timeout. Hi, Michelle Ward. Stopping by to say hello. So we're going to keep it right here since it's just a 30-second timeout.
And I believe it's a Hug and Haul timeout.
Thank you very much. It is a Hug and Haul timeout. Hug and Haul, of course, is the equipment company. If you need industrial, mechanical, construction, or aerial equipment, or anything, even material handling equipment, they are the ones to call. Reach out to Hug and Haul. I just made that up just right then.
That was great.
Just right then.
And for everyone else, I would just say just drive around Little Rock or the surrounding areas, and
right.
You will run into a Hug and Haul something.
If you were outside the gym earlier today, you would have seen a Skyjack that said Hug and Haul right down the side. Here's Court in the corner. It's no good. It does, we've noticed this over the season, it does take her about, a quarter of the game to get warmed up.
The Ricebirds are definitely feeling the pressure here. Definitely with the crowd that the Bruins were able to bring out tonight. Can make you feel a little jittery once things get started. So let's see if they can settle in and find their own here.
Hernandez inbounds the ball to Gadberry. She gives it to Court. She shoots. It's off the inside of the rim. Ricebirds get the rebound. Tori Coates to bring it across midcourt. Gadberry giving her a little bit of pressure. Now Maya McCoy drives inside. She sends it to the other side over to Peyton. Was that just an out-of-bounds call?
Yes.
Okay, that was just really animated of the ref, so I thought maybe there was something else going on there.
You know, I don't know this particular gentleman's name, but I do know he has reffed for a long time.
Sure.
Even reffed some of my games back
Oh, wow.
in the day. Yeah.
That is a long time.
Yes. Yes. I know. It was
Oh, just missed it. Good effort by Gadberry. She really tried to save that one.
yeah, when he was in his 20s, he started reffing me, and then here we are now.
Right. Nice. Court patiently waiting, and she'll get fouled going up. That will be the first foul on Maya McCoy. Second team foul against the Lady Ricebirds. That'll send Jaden Court to the line. She'll be shooting 2. 4 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first quarter. First shot is up, and it's good. Danielle Poole coming into the game for the Ricebirds. That's the first foul against the Bruins. That's Riley Smith. Bruins lead 10-2. Shot up off the glass, no good by the Ricebirds. Court saves it, and that's a good call. Don't like it. I don't like that rule, but it is the right call.
Yeah, the reason why they call that a walk is so then a player can't just roll around and protect the ball and keep someone else from getting it. It
Sure.
just helps make it neutral.
Oh, wow. A lot of confusion there. Madeline Maynard was looking, I believe, for Lauren Spoon. And she was there one moment, not the next, and when she passed it there, nobody had it. So it went sailing into the student section. Smith in the left corner. She gives it to Gadberry on the left wing, excuse me. Now Hernandez shoots a 3, and it's good.
Oh, and a behind-the-back pass.
Wow.
Looking like Steve Nash's daughter out there
Wow.
from Estella Gadberry. I mean, that's something that you just hope you can do in a game, and she just made it look effortless.
That last 2, by the way, was Gadberry, I believe. They do have 1 for Gadberry. So I think when I called it for Gadberry, that was her that shot that one earlier in the quarter.
Are we, forgive me, are we talking about a foul? What
No,
are
I'm
we
sorry,
talking
points.
about here?
I'm just looking at the points because they had 10 points or I had 10 points for Riley Smith and
Okay.
none for Stella. But on the scoreboard, they had just what I would have had earlier. So Riley Smith leads the team with 8 points so far. Stella has 2. 1 3-pointer for Taylor Hernandez.
Yeah, she has 2 off of a layup.
Yes. If you're joining us for the first time ever, thank you and welcome to PA Live. You'll notice that we do try to describe every play a little bit more in detail than you might have normally seen, except for when we get it wrong, on a television broadcast, and that's simply because we have a lot of fans of the Bruins who are visually impaired or blind. We want to make sure they can keep up with the game as well. So if we sound a little too chatty, find the mute button. That always works.
Amen.
Yeah, Christina can give you lessons on how to ignore me. Absolutely. She's good at it now.
And if you're wanting more of the novice tips, come to me.
Yeah. And as always, if you have any thoughts on the game or want to ask questions, rules, or any of that, of course, Garrett is great at the rules questions. Nice 3-point from Jaden Court. But you can send us a text message at our live fan feedback. That is our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates Realty live fan feedback right there at the bottom of the screen. Phone number there is 501-570-6464. Just send us a text there with your thoughts or questions.
Yeah, Stella Gadberry tried to come up with a steal there, and she was able to get the ball, but was fouled shortly thereafter. So it'll be Bruins ball. Your score is 18-2. Bruins leading the Lady Ricebirds. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left here in your first quarter.
That last foul was called on Madeline Maynard. Makes for the third team foul against the Lady Ricebirds. Jaden Court from the left corner, off the rim. Wow. Ricebirds had the rebound, but Riley Smith says, no thanks, that's my ball, I'll take it. And lost it again. Here's Madison Neal. No, excuse me, that's Daniel Poole for two.
And that required a lot of focus from her to be able to keep her eye on the ball and not have a walk on herself.
Blakely James gives it to Gadberry at the top of the arc. She drives inside, kicks it out to Court. She shoots a three, and it's nothing but net. I think it's safe to say she is warm.
Folks, if you've ever wondered where Stella Gadberry is on the court and you want to know if she's out there, just look for the ball. Just look for the ball. She'll be right beside it somehow.
If not right then, just keep watching. She'll be right up next to it soon. Nice defense there from Court. Knocks it out of bounds. Just enough to slow down the Ricebirds. Tori Coates to inbound the ball. Now Maya McCoy, back to Coates, to McCoy. Gives it to the top of the arc, Poole. And a fast-handed steal there. Sends it across to Riley Smith off the glass, and it's good for two.
And Court threw a one-handed bullet right there. I mean, she threaded that needle perfectly. I can definitely think of some grandmothers who would be jealous right now.
It is harder than it looks.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention, I have a hard time threading my shoelaces. I can't even can't even imagine a needle.
Gadberry brings it across. Gives it to Smith in the left corner. She'll work her way to the wing. Goes to the right side. There's Hernandez. Drives into the lane, off the glass, and it's good for two. Catherine Payton trying to find the basket, just couldn't get there at the moment. Danielle Poole down to Payton and out of bounds. He's going to say that's Stuttgart's ball. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Bruins lead 25-4. Here's a shot. Maya McCoy, it's off the rim. Gadberry gets the rebound. Bounce pass up to Riley Smith. Off the glass, no good. I'm shocked about that no call. We'll move on.
Yeah, that one's actually always going to be a no call.
Okay.
When you have two players going for the ball, it's all, the immediate result of two players going for the ball generally is not going to warrant a foul unless it's explicit.
Foul this time is called on number 11, Lauren Spoon, her first personal foul. That'll make the fourth team foul against Stuttgart. Tori Coates to inbound the ball. She gives it to Maya McCoy. Now across midcourt. She gives it to Catherine Payton. Back to McCoy. Lots of pressure from the Bruins. 13 seconds. Drives inside. Off the rim. No good. Smith gets the rebound. Trying her best to give it to Gadberry, but without bouncing the ball or losing control of it. But lost it anyway. Double dribble. No, I didn't hear what the boys had to say about it over here in the student section.
Well, the good news is they didn't have to say anything.
Yeah. 4 seconds. See what Gadberry wants with this. She says, I'll take it. I'll take it to the hole. Whatever.
I mean, there's no words to say. You wake up dreaming about being able to have that shot, and she made it look like she's
just
done it a million times.
Shooting a shot at the buzzer. Kids play that all the time out on the playground. And
let's clip it and submit it to ESPN's Top 10.
Done. Wow. You can look for that highlight on our TikTok channel later. Right? Love that. It wasn't the end of the game necessarily, but that's definitely a buzzer beater. So right now, going into the second quarter, the Bruins lead 28-4. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back with more Bruin basketball on PA Live. Before coming out to the game, be sure to stop by The Den. The Den is your source for Bruin fan gear and gifts. They have a unique selection of tailgating supplies that will make your pregame party a smash, including new bleacher seats. No matter the occasion, the Den at PA has something for everyone. Tank tops, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, hoodies, jackets, shorts, pants, and more. We have everything your student needs to look their best on Spirit Day. For all the future Bruin cheerleaders, you'll find bows, pom-poms, earrings, and cheerleader uniforms. Visit us on campus or online at thedenatpa.com. Welcome back. Haven't missed a thing. They're just setting up to inbound the ball. You can take note, in for the Bruins is Lindsey Johnston inbounding right there. You also have Ashlyn McDaniel coming in and Jana Ismail. Here's Jana from the right wing for three. Wow.
When the Lady Bruins are on like this, I would put them up against any team in the state. They are not missing, and it's been this way the last few games. When they are able to string a few shots together, it is a momentum that is undeniable.
It gets a lot more fun, that's for sure. Look at that steal from Ashlyn McDaniel. She gives it to Gadberry. She sends it down to the corner to Johnston. Kicks it out to Ismail. Now McDaniel. She'll try a three. Off the side of the rim. Blakely James gets the rebound. Fights her way forward. She gets a foul called on her. No, excuse me. Oh, okay, that's right. Had to correct myself. I heard something different.
Yeah, you're allowed to use your body to maneuver around. When you start using your extremities or your elbows kind of start sticking out, that's when a referee will call a foul.
Now they do show number 1 has a foul for the Bruins, but that cannot be correct. That's Stasia Andrews.
No, that's on the visitor's side.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
So what we're talking about is what's on the scoreboard here at the gymnasium. So don't worry, we're not hallucinating, talking about something off on the right.
Ashlyn McDaniel for three.
Give it to her. Third time's a charm. The lucky threes for number 20.
Bruins now have a 30-point lead with 6 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half.
Both teams are going to make some substitutions here.
You'll have the other Johnston. Well, I shouldn't say it that way. That's Megan Johnston, the Megan Johnston.
No. The Johnstons.
I love it. Even better. She comes in along with Caroline Skurlock.
Because, I mean, when the Johnstons come into the game, I've said it time and time again, and I'll keep saying it, the way that the team works when they both get in is impeccable. It is like they all took 5-hour energies and they all kicked in at the same time.
Right. Lindsey Johnston brings it across midcourt, sends it to Megan Johnston from the left wing for 3, and it's good. Wow. Tori Coates drives inside off the glass, no good. She'll take a foul on the way there. That's on Ashlyn McDaniel. That's her first personal foul, 6th team foul. Her second shot up, no good. Lauren Spoon got the rebound, tried to go back up.
And that was an incredible rebound by her.
Yeah, it was. McDaniel gives it to Megan Johnston, sends it all the way back to Jana Ismail at the top of the arc. Now Megan Johnston on the right wing. Tries to give it to Caroline Skurlock, nearly loses control. That's a jump ball, in which case it will go to Stuttgart.
The Bruins have been playing man-to-man all night, switching on screens and on different defensive positions. So it seems Stuttgart is having a tough time finding a response for that defense. So I would imagine the Lady Bruins will stick to that for the rest of the night.
I don't recall many games this season, at least that we've seen, where they played
a true man-to-man.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, in today's game, it is more rare than it once was. Most of the time you choose to go man-to-man when you believe that the turnover ratio is going to go in your favor, that you believe the type of offense that they're going to run is going to be longer passes or is going to be more designed for a zone defense. So when you play a man-to-man, it counteracts that.
Wow. Ashlyn McDaniel just jumping in front of that ball. Jana Ismail gets it on the other end, shoots it for 2.
This is, again, one of those nights for the Lady Bruins where, I think they could cover their eyes and just throw the ball up and it would go in.
Caroline Skurlock. Jump ball once again.
Danielle Poole was the one forcing the jump ball. And,
it'll
be a 1-and-1.
So that will not be a jump ball.
Okay, so they called a foul there.
That was a foul on, I think one referee spoke with another, and they decided, no, that was a foul. That went on Danielle Poole. That makes her first personal foul, as best as I can tell. My foul count does not currently reflect what's on the scoreboard, so I'm going to have to go check with the book at halftime here in just a couple of moments.
Blakely James with the rebound and bringing the ball up the court. Passes to Stella Gadberry.
All of the Bruins seniors checked back in. Here's Smith for 2.
And Riley Smith just doing her bread and butter.
Right.
Layups and three-pointers.
There with 12 points already tonight.
This is one of those things of how you know that you have a great team on your hands, or you have a team that is definitely above average when they can put up 41 points, and not so much in the time frame that they've done it, but just how it seems so fluid, how it just seems like it just happened. Seeing some good defense from the Lady Ricebirds. Blakely, no, not Blakely. What am I saying? That is Taylor Hernandez to Riley Smith. Money.
Money.
Stella Gadberry passes it up to Hernandez and lays it up for 2.
Three-point attempt from Maynard. No good. Gadberry gets the rebound, sends it all the way down court. Hernandez ready for 2. That gives Taylor 9 points tonight.
So, I mean, I don't know the math behind it off the top of my head, but I would definitely say that the Bruins, the Lady Bruins here, are on pace to score well over 100 points on the night.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would say it's probably closer to 120 if they kept up the same pace.
I would love that. Jaden Court. Jaden Court got 2.
I would love that, but most importantly, I would love to see that from some of the.
Wow, what a pass.
I would love to see that from some of the players that need some more experience.
Yes.
The ones that can use this opportunity to learn.
Well, here's one thing that I do want to point out. I noticed this just a moment ago. When you talk about other players that need that opportunity, of course, I glance back at the bench.
Sure.
And one of the things that I noticed tonight that caught my eye is on the right end of that bench. That's Natalia Keza sitting on the right end of the bench with her hair pulled up. She's got her shoes on. She's all dressed out. I'm excited. I mean, there's a chance we might see Natalia on the floor tonight. For those not familiar, she's been out all season. So that could be quite nice, especially on senior night.
Well, yeah, and as we're winding down the last 40 seconds of the first half here, that's always a good thing to keep in mind when you're playing another team, especially if you're the team that's getting beat. Sometimes it feels like, why are they keep pouring on the points, or why are they doing such and such things? And sometimes it might just be to be sure that, hey, we can get a player in that hasn't played the whole season.
Sure.
It's senior night, and we can give her that opportunity. And so I think
without pressure.
And that's the best thing you can do as a teammate.
Right.
And I hope that any team would do that as well.
Shot attempted there from Lauren Spoon. She got fouled on the way there. That foul is called on Riley Smith. That's her 3rd personal foul.
She's able to make the first.
Six seconds till halftime.
She's able to connect on the second.
I thought Gadberry was going to try another at the buzzer. Oh, instead she shares the love. Blakely James with a 3 at the buzzer. Oh, excuse me.
They're going to call
Referee
it a 2.
says it's a 2. It's a shot at the buzzer. So we'll go into halftime. The Lady Bruins winning this one 53-9. That's right. So we're going to keep it right here during halftime. We have a lot of activity on the court. The cheer team is out here, and I think what do you see?
I was just trying to be sure that Popeye was prepped and ready as well.
He doesn't. He's going to put on his headphones. Then we can talk to him. Here we go. So we're going to keep it right here through halftime because it looks like the cheerleaders are going to come out on the floor for a routine. Making sure you had an opportunity to hear that, Pop.
Popeye is our amazing cameraman, so all of the amazing shots you see on the night are because of him. So without him, this would not be possible. And we call him Pop.
All right, here's our Spirit Squad. We're going to step away.
The PA Bruins Spirit Squad. And we are going to step away for a second here and take a break. And we will be back with you shortly to start the second half of the Lady Bruins basketball game. Stay tuned, everybody.
Sarah always wants to be connected, and she often tweets or texts while driving. How far will Sarah go while looking away from the road? More than an entire football field. Driving the length of a football field without looking at the road is selfish driving. Caring drivers respect everyone's safety. What kind of driver will you be?
At Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One, it's their real money-saving story.
You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of this possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com. You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even co-workers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com. Central Arkansas Mahindra can provide you with the latest and best in outdoor power products to make your outdoor living more enjoyable. Combine this wide array of selections with their friendly and knowledgeable staff, and we're convinced they will become your only stop for all of your outdoor power needs. They're happy to help you find either the perfect outdoor power equipment, service, or the parts you've been looking for. Check out their inventory of Mahindra, Ferris, and Husqvarna equipment. If you need help in making your selection, call or just stop in. They're always ready to help. Visit them online at centralarkansasmahindra.com. Hug and Haul Equipment Company is the answer to your industrial and construction equipment needs. They can help you with sales, rental, parts, and service. With full-service locations serving Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Missouri, and Texas, they take ownership of each customer's needs and will work to ensure your demands are met. You can trust Hug and Haul for all your construction, industrial, aerial, material handling, and light equipment needs. At Caldwell Toyota, they are passionate about helping drivers find the vehicle that's right for them for the most affordable prices possible. That's why they carry such a large selection of new Toyota models, because whether you're looking for something sporty, efficient, versatile, family-friendly, rugged, or all of the above, they are confident they have a new Toyota model to meet all of your needs and then some. Visit them online at caldwelltoyota.com. Before coming out to the game, be sure to stop by The Den. The Den is your source for Bruin fan gear and gifts. They have a unique selection of tailgating supplies that will make your pregame party a smash, including new bleacher seats. No matter the occasion, the Den at PA has something for everyone. Tank tops, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, hoodies, jackets, shorts, pants, and more. We have everything your student needs to look their best on Spirit Day. For all the future Bruin cheerleaders, you'll find bows, pom-poms, earrings, and cheerleader uniforms. Visit us on campus or online at thedenatpa.com.
Welcome back. The Lady Bruins currently leading this game at halftime, 53-9 over the Ricebirds from Stuttgart.
It's been a heck of a game so far. I mean, the Lady Bruins couldn't miss a shot if they tried. It seems that they were able to get inside the Lady Ricebirds' heads kind of at the beginning of the game, but we have definitely seen teams kind of get used to the way the Bruins play and bring it back in the second half, which, in all honesty, I would not be surprised if the Ricebirds are able to do that here. The Lady Bruins just come out with so much intensity out the gate. It's hard to match that energy and get to their level as fast as you can. So, I mean, I would be surprised if they don't make adjustments here.
Christina's over here. Make Sheldon go away. He's taking our picture.
The greatest thing about Sheldon, though, is that he does it so subtly.
Yeah.
You know he's standing right there, but even then you think to yourself, is he taking a picture of me or behind me?
Right.
Sheldon Smith is a parent of PA kids over time, and has volunteered his time.
He's an attorney by trade.
Yeah.
But you can't you can't look around at nearly any athletic event where he's not at, just because he's at all of them shooting photography, which is his hobby and seems to be a passion. Yeah.
If you've ever wondered what a passionate hobbyist looks like, go find Sheldon Smith.
That's right.
Because he will hand you a camera, and you will be at an event taking pictures.
Catherine Payton sends it across over to Erin Ludwig. She tries a shot. It's no good. Jaden Court gets the rebound. Gadberry sends it forward to Riley Smith. Now back to Gadberry on the right wing. She'll go to the left wing now to Hernandez. She drives inside the lane, tries to shoot, and gets fouled. Could be one of two different players. I'm going to let him tell us. That was on Ashton Ludwig. Thank you, Chris. That was her first personal foul, first team foul in this half. So nice first shot up and good from Taylor Hernandez. That makes her 10th point of the night. I've said it before on many a broadcast. You can count on those free throws from Taylor Hernandez.
I mean, what was it, a couple of games ago, she was 14 for 15 or something. I mean, and it
was ridiculous.
The only one she missed was when she was absolutely spent at the end of the game.
Nice three-point shot there from Maya McCoy.
And like I said, coming into this half, it's nice to see the Ricebirds taking those shots now. I'm not sure they had but a couple of attempted threes in the first half.
Hernandez attempts a three. It's no good. James gets the rebound. Now Gadberry working her way back into the lane. James once again for three. It's going to be off once again.
We like to call those beautiful passes.
Beautiful passes. I made a lot of beautiful passes.
Everyone does at some point.
Nice shot again from Maya McCoy. Stella Gadberry brings it across midcourt.
And so just like that, the Ricebirds have almost scored as many points in this quarter as they did in the first half.
Hernandez shoots from inside the arc, no good. She's not used to shooting that close to the basket.
Unless if it's a layup.
Yeah, the shot clock comes into effect next season, and that's why you'll see it is mounted there above the goals on both sides. It's ready, but that'll go into effect. I don't know what the timing of them will be.
I will get an update on that.
I mean, I would assume it's 35 seconds, but yeah, that'll change coaching. It'll change the pace of the game, everything. So another massive group come in for the Bruins. Both ladies Johnston. Caroline Skurlock. Jana Ismail and Ashlyn McDaniel. Jana Ismail works in from the outside, off the glass, good for two, and one. That is the second personal foul on Ashton Ludwig, second team foul as well. Jana Ismail, and it's good.
So the shot clock will be a 35-second shot clock.
Okay.
Yes.
Be same for boys and girls, yeah.
Currently in the state of Arkansas, 6A does have a shot clock. So they've kind of been the test group of it. it seems so far that what we will experience based off of this first year's experiences is a lot of malfunctions. Yeah, a lot of technical malfunctions, a lot of confusion of when to reset it, of when to actually start it, all of the things that go into that. So it changes more dynamics of the game than just the players. It can change the way a coach looks at the game. He might change his strategy. It can also affect the referees. The referees are the ones who make the calls to start the clock or to stop the clock. And so I would imagine that there's going to be a few referees that have been doing this for a while, that's going to be an adjustment for them as well. But ultimately, I think it's the right move for the sport. I think when we look at youth athletics, the best thing that we can do is prepare them and not just teach them about the sport and about teamwork and all the great things that it does, but give them as realistic of an experience as we can.
Sure.
And so I think making a shot clock edition is a great evolution in high school basketball for Arkansas.
I would totally agree. It gets them ready for that next level of play.
And even for those that don't have that next level of play, it can even help with the things that sports can, like making quicker decisions, being more confident in the decisions you make. Right. It can be evolutionary for the mindset of the players as well.
That foul was called on Lindsey Johnston, her first personal foul, second team foul against the Bruins. Sophia Boyd coming in. Is that what you?
No, I was saying I believe that foul's on Jana Esmail.
There was one on her. That was the one I was missing. Thank you. Well, now they've changed it to 3. I'm still trying to catch up. Oh, that's second foul. Okay.
Right, the one that was just called was on her. So.
Well, it's still missing one in either case. Nice shot there from Madeline Maynard.
And we can already see, that Stuttgart has found a little life here. That's what makes it difficult to play the Lady Bruins, is that by the time you found the life, are you able to capitalize that to turn that into the amount of points that you need?
Right. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Bruins lead 58-16.
Oh, that was a great pass that the Lady Ricebirds had down in the middle. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it work. So the clock is going to keep running as we inbound this ball for the Lady Bruins.
Skurlock sends it across to Jana Ismail, but little too high for her. That's the end of the third quarter.
Another ending of a quarter.
That's another ending of a quarter, exactly. Bruins continue their lead, 58-16. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back with the rest of this game. You're watching PA Live.
Sarah always wants to be connected, and she often tweets or texts while driving. How far will Sarah go while looking away from the road? More than an entire football field. Driving the length of a football field without looking at the road is selfish driving. Caring drivers respect everyone's safety. What kind of driver will you be?
And we're back. Almost didn't notice we were talking about all of the fun preparations for winter formal tomorrow night. Nice looking three. It did not go in. That was Danielle Poole with the shot.
Yeah, my mother always had a hard time with me because I was more the person I'd be like day before, day of. Hey, Mom, we're going to take pictures at our house.
Right. Lovely. Nope, excuse me. That was a foul call. I thought she stepped out of bounds. Believe he called that on 12. That's right. Danielle Poole. That's her second personal foul, fourth team foul against the Lady Ricebirds. Caroline Skurlock with a basket. Nice. Lindsey Johnston to bring it across midcourt.
Oh, what a move.
Nice. Lindsey Johnston with the basket.
And when you can use your two steps like that and make it look so fluid as Johnston did there, it makes a basketball play look beautiful.
And he's going to call that foul on Lindsey Johnston. That'll be her second personal foul, fourth team foul against the Bruins.
So as a reminder, the clock will continue to run for the sportsmanship rule
right.
in basketball.
Sometimes commonly referred to as the mercy rule, but it is, yeah, you're right, the sportsmanship rule. I don't like calling it that, but then some people are like, well, what rule is that? I've heard of a mercy rule. Yeah.
We can just call it the rule that keeps the clock running.
Right. The running clock rule.
Hey, let's submit a request to change the terminology.
I like it. That was the first personal foul called against Sophia Boyd. She just entered the game. It's the fifth team foul. Also entering the game is Anna Kate Nichols. And also, almost slipped by me there, Sierra Hendricks. Boyd sends it to Nichols. She gives it to Megan Johnston, drives into the lane. Wow, takes a lot of physicality there, but still gets the basket. Matt Pulley tells me it's been called the Madre Hill rule.
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice combination of Spanish and English. To translate that, that's the Mother Hill.
He says that's named after Madre Hill, who played at Malvern.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Right. I would like to remind everybody that I am educated on the rules of the sport, not necessarily
the folklore,
the Arkansas history.
Right.
All of my family was football players.
Caroline Skurlock drives inside, kicks it out to Sierra Hendricks. She shoots, and it's off the back of the iron. Sophia Boyd gets the rebound, gives it to Skurlock. She rolls around. That's going to be a traveling call. Just under 3.5 minutes left in the game. Bruins lead 64-20. Nice three-point attempt there from Danielle Poole. It's no good.
And we just found out why the Ricebirds have the basketball coach they do. because that basketball came flying for her face,
Right.
and she just stood there and caught it like it was nothing.
Like no big deal. This happens every day.
Yeah. I mean, I can definitely think of a host of coaches that would just duck and not even deal with that.
Or that wouldn't even duck at all and just take a face plant
bad.
of a basketball.
Yeah.
That was the first personal foul called on Anna Kate Nichols. 7th team foul against the Bruins. And into the game. Here comes all of the seniors, including, I'm just excited, there's Natalia Keza. She's going to take a position down on one end of the court and just wait. She still has that knee brace on. James gives her a crazy pass. I'm not sure that she was ready to catch that one out of bounds. It was a good attempt anyway.
So give us a little more background on her story.
So, of
again.
course, she has played basketball for many years. She has several scholarship offers to play basketball in college. She had knee surgery after the end of last season and has been recovering and doing physical therapy all season long. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, just missed it. Natalia Keza attempted a three-point shot from the right corner. It's no good. She'll stay down there and wait for another chance. That was a great call. There's some that would have been, at least questioning themselves as to whether or not that was the right call. But he didn't even think about it for a beat. Here's Natalia once again. Oh, and she gets a three. Yes. Oh, and they all fall down. Love it. Love it. Natalia Keza with the three.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what makes sports so incredible. A group of girls out here playing their hearts out just to give their teammate a chance to score some points.
She had another chance. Missed that one. Oh, she's going to get another. Oh, no. And then Stella Gadberry asks them, hey, pass it back to her, let her try it again. No, they're not going to let her do that. And that's the end of the game. I love it. That's still the best moment ever, even with two buzzer beaters. Even with two. Yes.
Yeah, and we've seen some crazy shots this season from the Lady Bruins, but I will say none has made me feel as good as seeing Natalia be able to, I mean, it's the easiest shot we've seen, uncontested.
Yes.
But it was the shot that gave me the best feeling, the best excitement, because that is what makes sports
right.
Exactly what you sign up for.
Well, and you think about it in the moment. It kind of gives me chills as I put the words together. But I'm thinking, that's her last. Well, no, I shouldn't say it that way because she might. Who knows? She might play Monday.
Sure.
We do have one more home game. I mean, this is senior night, but we do have one more home game that was rescheduled from a cancellation. So we'll be playing against Wynn because of the ice. That's right. Thank you.
Right.
And so I wouldn't want to say it just yet, but without that one, this would have been her last home game ever.
I would say from a very realistic perspective is that the Wynn's record is far greater than any other team we've played.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they too are undefeated
yes.
in conference play. So this was the best opportunity to make that shot happen. And I think that would have been regardless of score. So we're going to take a quick break.
No, let's send it down to the court.
I mean,
Popeye, we've got the little dribblers out there.
I was talking about a break from talking.
Oh, yeah, break from us. Yeah. Make sure that we get the little dribblers in there. All right, now that they're done, we're going to go and take a short break. We'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Before coming out to the game, be sure to stop by The Den. The Den is your source for Bruin fan gear and gifts. They have a unique selection of tailgating supplies that will make your pregame party a smash, including new bleacher seats. No matter the occasion, the Den at PA has something for everyone. Tank tops, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, hoodies, jackets, shorts, pants, and more. We have everything your student needs to look their best on Spirit Day. For all the future Bruin cheerleaders, you'll find bows, pom-poms, earrings, and cheerleader uniforms. Visit us on campus or online at thedenatpa.com.
Sarah always wants to be connected, and she often tweets or texts while driving. How far will Sarah go while looking away from the road? More than an entire football field. Driving the length of a football field without looking at the road is selfish driving. Caring drivers respect everyone's safety. What kind of driver will you be?
At Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One, it's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of this possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com. You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even co-workers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com. Central Arkansas Mahindra can provide you with the latest and best in outdoor power products to make your outdoor living more enjoyable. Combine this wide array of selections with their friendly and knowledgeable staff, and we're convinced they will become your only stop for all of your outdoor power needs. They're happy to help you find either the perfect outdoor power equipment, service, or the parts you've been looking for. Check out their inventory of Mahindra, Ferris, and Husqvarna equipment. If you need help in making your selection, call or just stop in. They're always ready to help. Visit them online at centralarkansasmahindra.com. Hug and Haul Equipment Company is the answer to your industrial and construction equipment needs. They can help you with sales, rental, parts, and service. With full-service locations serving Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Missouri, and Texas, they take ownership of each customer's needs and will work to ensure your demands are met. You can trust Hug and Haul for all your construction, industrial, aerial, material handling, and light equipment needs. At Caldwell Toyota, they are passionate about helping drivers find the vehicle that's right for them for the most affordable prices possible. That's why they carry such a large selection of new Toyota models, because whether you're looking for something sporty, efficient, versatile, family-friendly, rugged, or all of the above, they are confident they have a new Toyota model to meet all of your needs and then some. Visit them online at caldwelltoyota.com.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Alex Hug Gymnasium. And
we're going to do the
national anthem.
Yes.
We sure are. We're going to do the national anthem, so here is Chris Amsler.
Alex Hug Gymnasium for this evening's boys matchup featuring the Stuttgart Ricebirds and your Pulaski Academy Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please rise. We direct your attention to the U.S. flag located over center court as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem, the Stars Spangled Banner. And now for the starting lineups, beginning with the Ricebirds. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 0, Jadavian Banks. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 4, Cedric Hawkins. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 11, Arlie Lee. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 12, Kendrick Hawkins. And at center, a 6'5" junior, number 33, Drew Davis. Assistant coach is Josh Zarlingo, and the head coach for the Ricebirds is Lance Davis. All right, Bruin fans, get on your feet. These the Pulaski Academy Bruins. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 2, Kenny Jordan. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 4, Tyson McCarron. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 20, Shannon McDaniel. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 5, Charlie Barker. And at forward, a 6'4" senior, number 15, Ben Smiley.
Well, there's the starting lineups for both teams. We're ready to tip this one off. I didn't think about it earlier, but I'm going to turn to our Ron Jones Realty live fan feedback real quick. Of course, these were comments about the last game, the girls varsity game. Let's see, George Carroll says, once again, the Bruins are playing great ball. Go Bruins, y'all are on fire. J.D. Dunnigan at Fleming Island says, thanks for broadcasting a fun game to watch. Love watching my Johnston granddaughters. Great job, Bruins. Jesse Solomons and Keller Williams say, fan from Ohio, team looks good. I'm not sure which it says. I don't know why it says 2 names there. That's interesting. Let me know who you were. Maybe you're neither one of those names, but it just showed up. What's the matter? And the next one, tell me about the wrestling team, conference meet, state meet. I'll tell you about that next break we get. Kendrick Hawkins opening it up. Excuse me, correction, that's Arlie Lee with that basket.
Stuttgart choosing to come out with the press here.
Nice three-point attempt there from Ben Smiley. No good. The Bruins get the rebound. Tyson McCarroll for two. Christina, can you tell what they're chanting?
They're saying boink, boink,
Boink.
boink, boink. So then when they pass, they'll yell pass.
This is fun. I like it. Right. Nice three-point shot by Arlie Lee. Kenny Jordan sends it over to Charlie Barker on the right wing. Back to Jordan. Into the lane. There's Tyson McCarroll for two.
Nothing better than getting a block and then making the guy who blocked you pay by scoring right after that.
The student section, they're having fun tonight. Kendrick Hawkins tries to drive inside, met with a little resistance. He'll try again. Bounce pass to Drew Davis. Tries to get it, finally does, over to Arlie Lee, and Charlie Barker gets the steal. Kenny Jordan for three. It's off the iron. Cedric Hawkins brings it back for the Ricebirds. Drives inside, off the glass, good for two. That was pretty. Bruins lost it there. Now Jadavian Banks for three, off the iron. Ben Smiley with the rebound. Here's Kenny Jordan in the left wing. Sends it to the left corner. Smiley gets tipped. That one's blocked, excuse me.
I like the extra effort from Ben Smiley. I mean, you get tipped, nothing better to do than to fight back and try and get the ball.
Cedric Hawkins brings it across midcourt for the Ricebirds. Tries to get a pass down to Banks down low, but Kenny Jordan had his eye on that one all the way through. He's in there, off the glass, no good. Foul is called. I'm not sure if that was on the floor or not. We'll see. No, it wasn't. That's a shooting foul. They call that on number 33, Drew Davis, his first personal foul, first team foul against Stuttgart. So going to the line for two is Kenny Jordan. First one's up and good. If you're joining us for the first time ever, thank you for watching PA Live. You'll notice that we do try to describe each play a little bit more in detail than you might normally see on a televised broadcast. That's simply because we have a lot of fans who are blind or visually impaired. Want to make sure that they can keep up with the game as well. So a timeout called on the floor. Is that a 30 or full?
That's definitely going to be a 30-second timeout.
Okay. We'll just keep it right here. We'll turn a moment back to our live fan feedback brought to us by Ron Jones Remax Affiliates Realty. They asked, tell me about the wrestling team, the conference meet, state meet. We've got the conference tournament tomorrow for the wrestling team. It's being hosted in Bauxite, so if you're a Bruin fan, want to see some great wrestling action, come on down to Bauxite High School. It'll be fun. It'll be a short day, I think. It's not many folks in it, but the state tournament will be next weekend, Friday and Saturday for the boys. Thursday, we have one young lady on the team this year, Michaela Gramsch. So she'll be competing in this girls' state tournament on Thursday. but you can check out all of the details online. I think wrestling starts on both days for Bruins, for the Bruin boys at least, at 4 p.m. next week. If you come out to Bauxite tomorrow, wrestling starts at 10. Lots of scrambling back and forth. Ricebirds, shot after shot, keep getting their own rebounds. Cedric Hawkins in the right wing. Yeah, that's right. Goes to Jadavian Banks, back to Hawkins. Now Davis. Jadavian Banks in the lane. Now a shot off the rim. That was Arlie Lee with the three-point attempt. No good. Bruins get the rebound, bringing it back. Smiley for three, and it's good. Nothing but net.
I mean, if that was a set play, you couldn't have drawn it up better even if you had a stencil.
Kel Busby ready to check in. Jadavian Banks with a three-point attempt. It's no good. Tyson McCarroll gets the rebound. Jordan brings it across midcourt, sends it down to Smiley. Back to Jordan. Goes to Charlie Barker, and it gets tipped. Tipped away by Arlie Lee, but it goes out of bounds, so it'll still be Bruins ball. And here comes Kel Busby. One of the referees, I'm not sure what, maybe there was a clock error. Yeah, it looks like they're adjusting the clock, adding some more time back up there, 2:24. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Did you have a chance to look at Stuttgart, at their record or anything?
Yeah, so they're 8-3 in conference play, so this should be a great game. And it looks like they've been able to string together a pretty good season and consistent at that. So the Bruins are definitely going to have their hands full tonight.
It's a jump ball. Kel Busby comes off the bench, but fighting like a tenacious Razorback down there. Tenacious Bruin, maybe? Sure. It does work, yeah. It works either way.
Trying to grip onto the ball like a bear.
I like it. Forces a jump ball. Now back on the other end, Ricebirds. Student section still giving them
lots of grief.
Lots of, I think.
Grief.
Yeah, I think that they're going to be asked not to use the boo chant there. That's actually one of the things that we're not supposed to do. Jadavian Banks tries a shot, gets blocked by Barker. Kel Busby trying to work his way back over. Barker at midcourt. Drives inside a little more, sends it over to Busby. He'll shoot a three, and it's off. Ricebirds get the rebound. Cedric Hawkins with the shot.
So that shot's going to be called off because of a foul on Arlie Lee. Looked like him and Charlie Barker kind of got tangled up down below, and it was before the shot took place, which is why it's going to be determined a no shot.
No, looks like they did count the basket.
Okay, I stand corrected. The referee had signaled that it was no shot. However, it seems it will be counted. So the only difference is that then the shot was already taking place while the foul occurred.
Less than a minute left in the first quarter. Bruins and the Stuttgart Ricebirds are all tied up at 9. That's Ben Smiley's first personal foul, first team foul against the Bruins.
Yeah, they're going to get him for a moving screen there. The key to not getting that call is when you set the screen, you can nudge a little bit. There's normally a little bit of leeway, but you need to keep your feet relatively planted. And then it is the ball handler's job to then use you as the screen. So it's not your job to move around. It's the ball handler's job to make that screen effective.
Cedric Hawkins at the top of the arc, trying to work inside. Gives a bounce pass for Prince O'Neal. Shot, no good. Now Jordan sends to Barker across midcourt. 20 seconds left. Back to Jordan on the left side. Back to Barker on the right. Kel Busby. Now he's calling a foul there on Arlie Lee. That'll be his second personal foul, third team foul against the Ricebirds. Drew Davis coming back in. That'll send Lee back to the bench. Kenny Jordan inbounds the ball for the Bruins. 6.5 seconds left. Shot by Shannon O'Neal. It's no good. And a foul there at the very last second called on Kel Busby. His first foul, second team foul against the Bruins. Cedric Hawkins with a shot at the buzzer, no good. So going into the second quarter, Bruins and the Ricebirds all tied up at 9.
It's been a great start to the game so far. Both teams coming out, matching intensity. Both definitely showing that they are wanting to win this game. What I'd like to see the Bruins do is push the ball a little bit more, give themselves the opportunity to put some points up faster. And as far as what we should do against Stuttgart on defense, I think what we're doing is great. And the refs that the calls that the refs have made so far are the right calls. They're in line, and they're keeping control of the pace of the game.
Well, we want to make sure that we thank our friends over at Crown Trophy. You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even co-workers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. So whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, be sure to show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com. Also, you'll see that number down at the bottom of the screen. That's our Ron Jones RE/MAX Affiliates Realty live fan feedback message. You can send us a text message at 501-570-6464. Send us your thoughts or questions about the game. Of course, Ron Jones and Charla Emery offer you a combined 40 years of real estate experience for all of your residential or commercial needs, whether you're buying or selling. Ron Jones RE/MAX Affiliates Realty is standing by to take your call and schedule a market survey and consultation at your convenience. For listings or more information, call them at 501-416-3658 or visit them online at ronjonesrealtor.com. Cedric Hawkins attempts field goal, no good. Lee gets the rebound, tries a couple of times, still not going to make it. That's an important stop for the Bruins. Jordan trying to find some help, gives it to McCarroll. Correction, that's McDaniel. 2 Max out there. Cedric Hawkins under the basket, gets knocked away by Charlie Barker.
An extra effort play by Charlie Barker. He was way behind the ball and worked real hard to get up to it, and props to him for even making it a clean play. That's tough to do, especially from behind.
Arlie Lee I'm not even going to guess. Okay, yes, he does count the basket this time by Arlie Lee. Foul is called on Kel Busby. It'll be his, well, it says first, but I could swear he already had a foul.
Yeah, I believe it's his second.
Okay.
And I'm pretty confident in
Yeah,
that.
I am too. So that'll be his second personal foul, third team foul. Kel Busby outside the arc.
Oh, I love the pass.
Three-point attempt, no good. Barker under the goal. No, excuse me, Smiley under the goal. Good for two.
And that's what makes him such an effective player, is his ability to actually stay in the game, stay focused on what he's trying to accomplish, as opposed to getting caught up in whether the ball got tipped or he got fouled. He's just here to play.
Kel Busby nursing his right ankle. He's a tough kid. It's unusual. Yeah, there we go. And there's our athletic trainer, Todd Ross, from Bowen Heffley Orthopedic. He's going to go have a seat and get checked out for a moment. Shannon McDaniel nearly trapped in the left corner. Smiley at the top of the arc, now over to Barker on the right wing. Goes to McDaniel in the 3 seconds in the lane called.
So if anyone is interested, you can go on the AAA website. That's the Arkansas Activities Association website, and you can actually pull the rules from there for high school basketball. They also have some other fun things like the dimensions of a court. They have all of that broken down. But most importantly, excuse me, if I ever pause, it's because I have a weird voice in my head that is not my own.
I swear, one of these days I'm just going to reach over and unmute her, and she won't know it. For those curious, she said, "I think you're using the word fun wrong."
Right, and so now that we are now caught up in a call and I could have finished my commentary, I will say that they also put in their stressors of what they're going to look for during the season, and I believe 3 seconds in the lane was one of those things.
Ah, that makes sense. Points of emphasis, do they call it the same? Yeah. I know that's what NCAA, when they send those out, it's the annual points of emphasis. Cedric Hawkins gives it to Banks, back to Hawkins, back to Banks, back to Hawkins. He's at the top of the arc now, trying to work his way inside, shoots it off the front of the rim, no good, but it's put back by Drew Davis for two. Bruins will take a full timeout. So we'll take a break along with them. We'll be right back with more basketball action. You're watching PA Live.
Before coming out to the game, be sure to stop by The Den. The Den is your source for Bruin fan gear and gifts. They have a unique selection of tailgating supplies that will make your pregame party a smash, including new bleacher seats. No matter the occasion, the Den at PA has something for everyone. Tank tops, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, hoodies, jackets, shorts, pants, and more. We have everything your student needs to look their best on Spirit Day. For all the future Bruin cheerleaders, you'll find bows, pom-poms, earrings, and cheerleader uniforms. Visit us on campus or online at thedenatpa.com.
I want to have that conversation. I'm just curious what you had to think about it.
And that is my co-commentator interested in my commentary. So now it's on record that I do provide value.
Was that in question?
No.
Come on.
No, it's now just a pure statement.
It's confirmed. Okay, all right. Here's Kenny Jordan getting trapped on the left wing. Passes it across to McCarroll for 2. 4.5 minutes left in the first half of this one. All tied up at 13 between the Stuttgart Ricebirds and Pulaski Academy's Bruins. You see that large student section over there. That's because it's both senior night and homecoming. And it's a Friday. That's
yes,
right.
Yes, in unison. Friday.
The most important of those 3, probably.
And actually, we want to thank you guys for spending your Friday night with us and the Bruins. Without you guys, it would not be possible, because then we would just be talking to nobody.
Like any other of my Friday nights.
So Shannon McDaniel took a shot at the 3-point. The ball went in and out. Tyson McCarroll was able to get the rebound and go back up and catch a foul on the way.
Well, that was called on Arlie Lee, his 3rd personal foul, 4th team foul against the Ricebirds.
So we've got 3 minutes and 29 seconds left here in your first half of play. Your Bruins are trailing the Ricebirds 13-15.
McCarroll's second shot up, no good. And Smiley gets the putback.
It's like I said, the best thing about Ben Smiley as a player is that he stays focused. He's not worried about what else is going on. He's focused on getting the rebound and putting the ball back up. And that's a 3-point shot from Jadavian Banks to put 3 up on the board for the Ricebirds. Ricebirds are going to continue this light press that they've had this whole first half. And that's a steal by Prince O'Neal. We're going to have a foul here on Ben Smiley for reaching in. That's going to be Ben's 2nd foul of the night. That'll be the 5th team foul, possibly the 4th.
Nope, I think you're right. It was the 5th.
Be the 5th team foul on the night. Jadavian Banks with the 3. Ball is rebounded by Tyson McCarroll. Kenny Jordan trying to bring the ball up, finds himself in some trouble. And Jadavian Banks is going to get called for the foul.
That'll be his 1st personal foul. 5th team foul against the Ricebirds. Kel Busby sends it across to Jordan, trying to get it across midcourt. Now Smiley has it. Tyson McCarroll shoots a 3, no good. Smiley puts it back for 2. What were you just saying?
Yeah, I don't need to repeat it again. Just he came to work.
Drew Davis driving inside. Ball comes loose. And I believe the Bruins called a timeout. "30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Bruins trailing by 1 point right now, 17-18 behind the Ricebirds.
I really appreciate the intensity that the Bruins have brought to the table today. We've seen a few games this season where they've been sluggish out of the gate. They've taken a little bit of time to get brought back around. So I'm happy to see that we're here tonight, we're present, whether it be that it's senior night or homecoming or what have you. whatever the motivations are that they have right now, I'd love to see it.
It never ceases to amaze me how much kids love seeing their own faces on a TV, on a big screen. Well, and a lot of the kids over there are just decked out because the theme of today's dress-up contest, I guess, was 70s and disco. The theme of homecoming is disco. I'm not sure they quite understood the assignment, but no bell bottoms or halter tops around here today. I'm just not seeing them. Okay.
Yeah, well, what they have to rely on is Google to provide those images for them. And plus, the recycling of bell bottoms and halter tops does start to dwindle after a while. It's been a few years since then.
One of the little dribblers' balls making it out onto the court.
I mean, you can't blame her. She just wants to play.
She just wants in there.
Put her in, coach.
Put me in, coach.
Hey, if you could not take my lines before I say them.
Sorry. Kendrick Hawkins trying to drive inside. Shoots off the glass. No good. That'll be Bruins ball. Of course, every time I hear that line, I'm thinking, oh, wow, it is getting closer to baseball season. I of course, immediately identify that as with the, is it John Fogerty song? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Someone who has immediate access to YouTube, if you would like to.
Yeah, it's John Fogerty.
If you'd like to
center
confirm
field.
that on our live fan feedback, the number is below, or actually just above the scores that you see on your screen. And even if you don't want to YouTube something, just send something. Tell us hello. Let us know you're out there. And as always, one thing that we are really trying to encourage now, and we will continue to encourage, is if there's some fun fact, whether it be a Ricebird player or it be a Bruin player.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Tell us. These guys deserve a ton of credit for the work that they have put in, and we don't have the resources that the NCAA does, and we don't have.
Yeah, there's not a sports information director for each team. Yeah.
So we rely on you guys. So,
yeah,
send us a fun fact.
If you're out there in Stuttgart, and one of these guys has a 17 NCAA Division I offers, tell us about that. We'd love to know.
Or if his favorite color is purple.
Yeah. He only eats burritos on days that end in Y. Things like that. That's it for the first half of tonight's game. And we're going to keep it right here throughout halftime because now it's time for the homecoming court presentation and the naming of the 2022, wow, that's just crazy, 2022 homecoming queen. So we're going to go ahead and send it down to our public address announcer, Chris Amsler, for the rest of the halftime.
Welcome, patrons, friends, students, and alumni. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of the 2022 basketball homecoming court. Our freshman class is proudly represented by Miss Ava Kate McCullum. Ava Kate is the daughter of Dodd and Tammy McCullum and is escorted tonight by her father, Dodd McCullum. Ava Kate is the captain of the junior high spirit squad. She also is very involved in competitive cheer at Rock Solid Elite. Additionally, she volunteers to coach a special needs cheer squad. Miss Ava Kate McCullum. Miss Holly Wilcox. Holly is the daughter of William Wilcox and Danielle Wilcox and is escorted tonight by her father, William Wilcox. Holly is a member of the state championship dance team and Rock City Dance Company. She is also involved in Model UN and the French Club. Miss Holly Wilcox. Our sophomore class is proudly represented by Miss Nora Ali. Nora is the daughter of Noha and Ahmed Ali and is escorted tonight by her father, Ahmed Ali. Nora is a volunteer at Hospice Home Care. She serves as an officer in Model UN and is a member of the Veritas staff. Additionally, Nora plays on the Lady Bruins basketball team and serves as a student council representative. Miss Nora Ali. Miss Audrey Gardner. Audrey is the daughter of Mr. Edward Gardner and Ms. Nancy Gardner and is escorted tonight by her father, Ward Gardner. Audrey is a member of the tennis and swim teams. She is actively involved in our medical club, too. Audrey is also completing the American Heart Association's Sweetheart program. Miss Audrey Gardner. Our junior class is proudly represented by Miss Anna Abston. Anna is the daughter of Susanna and Alan Abston and is escorted tonight by her father, Alan Abston. Anna is a member of the volleyball team, the National Honor Society, and Student Council. She is also involved in the 20th Century Club Angels of Hope program. Anna also serves as the class vice president in the National Charity League. Miss Anna Abston. Miss Molly Williams. Molly is the daughter of Tommy and Shayla Williams and is escorted tonight by her father, Tommy Williams. Molly is a member of our school volleyball and swim teams, along with Wellness and Book Club. She has been inducted into the National Honor Society and Hispanic Language Honor Society and is currently serving as the secretary of Spanish Club. Additionally, Molly is completing the Angels of Hope program with Hope Lodge. Miss Molly Williams. Our senior class is proudly represented by Miss Maddie Beckemeyer. Maddie is the daughter of Emily and Lyle Beckemeyer and is escorted tonight by her father, Lyle Beckemeyer. Maddie is a captain on the Lady Bruins volleyball team. She also is involved in the swim team, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and National Honor Society. Miss Maddie Beckemeyer. Miss Lindsay Davidson. Lindsay is the daughter of Kelly and Tracy Davidson and is escorted tonight by her father, Kelly Davidson. Lindsay is a member of the Varsity Spirit Squad and the Bruins tennis team. She is also active in the Spanish Club and Medical Club. Miss Lindsay Davidson. Miss Sarah Galeb. Sarah is the daughter of Ahmed Galeb and Nimat Galeb and is escorted tonight by her father, Ahmed Galeb. Sarah is actively involved in Model UN Club and Amnesty International. She is currently serving as the Secretary of Young Democrats. Miss Sarah Galeb. Miss Olivia Svoboda. Olivia is the daughter of Becca and Paul Svoboda and is escorted tonight by her father, Paul Svoboda. Olivia is captain of the varsity spirit squad. She is also a member of the Lady Bruins volleyball team and National Honor Society. Outside of school, she serves as a director of student venture. Miss Olivia Svoboda. At this time, the president and head of school, Mr. Brock Dunn, will crown the 2022 Basketball Homecoming Queen. Congratulations, Maddie Beckmeyer. Let's have a big round of applause for our entire homecoming court and queen.
All right, so that concludes our homecoming night festivities. We're going to go ahead and take a break as the teams come back and warm up, get ready for the second half of tonight's basketball game. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Sarah always wants to be connected, and she often tweets or texts while driving. How far will Sarah go while looking away from the road? More than an entire football field. Driving the length of a football field without looking at the road is selfish driving. Caring drivers respect everyone's safety. What kind of driver will you be?
At Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One, it's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of this possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com. You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even co-workers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com. Central Arkansas Mahindra can provide you with the latest and best in outdoor power products to make your outdoor living more enjoyable. Combine this wide array of selections with their friendly and knowledgeable staff, and we're convinced they will become your only stop for all of your outdoor power needs. They're happy to help you find either the perfect outdoor power equipment, service, or the parts you've been looking for. Check out their inventory of Mahindra, Ferris, and Husqvarna equipment. If you need help in making your selection, call or just stop in. They're always ready to help. Visit them online at centralarkansasmahindra.com. Hug and Haul Equipment Company is the answer to your industrial and construction equipment needs. They can help you with sales, rental, parts, and service. With full-service locations serving Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Missouri, and Texas, they take ownership of each customer's needs and will work to ensure your demands are met. You can trust Hug and Haul for all your construction, industrial, aerial, material handling, and light equipment needs. At Caldwell Toyota, they are passionate about helping drivers find the vehicle that's right for them for the most affordable prices possible. That's why they carry such a large selection of new Toyota models, because whether you're looking for something sporty, efficient, versatile, family-friendly, rugged, or all of the above, they are confident they have a new Toyota model to meet all of your needs and then some. Visit them online at caldwelltoyota.com. Before coming out to the game, be sure to stop by The Den. The Den is your source for Bruin fan gear and gifts. They have a unique selection of tailgating supplies that will make your pregame party a smash, including new bleacher seats. No matter the occasion, the Den at PA has something for everyone. Tank tops, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, hoodies, jackets, shorts, pants, and more. We have everything your student needs to look their best on Spirit Day. For all the future Bruin cheerleaders, you'll find bows, pom-poms, earrings, and cheerleader uniforms. Visit us on campus or online at thedenatpa.com.
Welcome back. Just getting ready to start the second half of the game between the Bruins and the Ricebirds. Bruins trailing by 1, 17-18. Stuttgart gets a nice, Cedric Hawkins specifically gets a steal there. Brings it to the other side of the court. Moves to the right wing. Gives a bounce pass, almost loses control of it there. Gives the bounce pass to Arlie Lee. He'll give it back to Hawkins. He drives inside, kicks it out to Kendrick Hawkins. Another bounce pass, almost lost, but a shot instead by Hawkins. Rebound by Drew Davis, off the glass and good for two. Kenny Jordan trying to bring it across midcourt. There he brings it now. Shannon McDaniel on the left wing. Lots of good defense being played by the Ricebirds so far. Shannon McDaniel for two. Did you have something you were going to say? I tried to unmute her microphone and make her speak. She won't do it. I can't make her do anything, you're right. Arlie Lee for three, it's no good. Fun fact, just coming in off of our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates Realty Live Fan Feedback, Arlie Lee is actually committed to play football for Arkansas Monticello. He's a good football player, as in addition to basketball, and he had some interest from a few D1 schools. And I think that comes courtesy of Pearson Snyder. Let me know. I think that was who that was. Lee gives it to Hawkins. He drives inside, kicks it out to Jadavian Banks. Pass over to Drew Davis. He'll shoot off the glass. It's no good. Charlie Barker gets the rebound. Barker turns on the speed into the lane. Just missed the shot. That was Shannon McDaniel who got it. And a nice putback once again by Ben Smiley. That one's out of bounds. It'll be Ricebirds ball. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Bruins lead 21-20. Kendrick Hawkins on the left wing. He's going to pass it to Drew Davis in the lane. Down inside to Arlie Lee, and a foul is called. He made the basket. Let's see if he counts it. I'm not sure. Yes. So after the basket, foul is called on Charlie Barker, his first personal foul. First team foul against the Bruins in this half. Lee's shot is up, he misses it. Ricebirds ball once again. Cedric Hawkins sends it down into the right corner to Arlie Lee. Now Hawkins once again at the top of the arc. Goes to the left wing to Kendrick Hawkins. Attempted three-point from Banks, no good. Lee gets the rebound, up, makes it, and one. Foul is called on number 10. That's Kel Busby. Oh, excuse me, that's number 20, Shannon McDaniel. His second personal foul, second team foul against the Bruins in this half. That foul is on Cedric Hawkins, his first personal foul, first team foul against the Ricebirds in this half.
Bad habit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your commentator is back like a bad habit.
It's all good.
You can all blame Jason Wyatt for my tardiness. He's the athletic director.
We didn't even mention the fact that you weren't here. We're just trying to gloss it over. I did try to turn on her mic. She did not like it. She actually didn't say a word. Charlie Barker with the putback. No, it's not happening. Instead, Tyson McCarroll gets it. Kendrick Hawkins, bounce pass to Lee. Back to Hawkins now. Goes to the left side. Banks. Prince O'Neal tries a look at the basket. No good. Smiley gets the rebound. Barker sends it forward to Kel Busby. It's an air ball. Kendrick Hawkins bringing it back across. Drives into the lane, off the glass, perfect layup.
It looked like Ben Smiley was trying to jump out of the way there. It took me a second to figure out what he was doing. He was actually trying to anticipate a pass. So I get it. Play the odds.
Kenny Jordan sends it out to Smiley, gives it back to Busby, now back to Smiley. He'll shoot it from the left wing, no good. It was pretty, but not pretty enough. Cedric Hawkins now on the left wing. Bounce pass to the right side to Prince O'Neal. First name Prince, last name O'Neal. Gotta love that one. Off the glass, Kendrick Hawkins, good for two. Score is now PA 23, Stuttgart 28. McCarroll kicks it out to Jordan, tries the three, no good. Smiley gets the rebound. He'll go back up, off the glass, good for two.
Something out of a video game, the way he plays basketball sometimes. I mean, it's unbelievable.
So the Bruins call a 30-second timeout. Ben Smiley leading the Bruins in points with 13 points so far tonight. Miss Hampson down there just floors me with that. It scares me every time. No hands, no hand flips like that off the floor. Scares me every time she does it. But she's a pro.
I mean, I scare myself when I attempt a cartwheel, so.
I know better than to attempt a cartwheel.
I'm getting to that age, yes.
Right. 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Bruins trailing by 3. Both of the girls and boys varsity teams will be hosting the Win Yellow Jackets on Monday night. Those games will be at 6 and 7. We'll be bringing both of them to you. So set a reminder to check in with us for that one. That is going to be a very good game. Nice three by Arlie Lee. But the winner of that one, for the girls' game at least, will be the conference champions. Foul is called, waiting to see who it's on. Foul is called on Prince O'Neal, his first personal foul. Second team foul in this half. So shooting 2 shots for the Bruins is Charlie Barker. Missed the first one. Second one in and out as well. But I think they're going to call a lane violation. Yeah, they certainly are. So that one will count. Oh, no, excuse me. That's not. They'll just reshoot it. I thought they just counted it.
Can't count a basket they don't make.
Okay.
Unless if it's goaltending.
Right, I was going to say goaltending, sure.
Yeah, so this one, he'll just reshoot it, and they'll play this one.
Missed that one. Looks like all the fans in the building saw something that the referee did not.
And, you know, generally the fans do have the best view of the call.
That's true. Lots of scrambling for a ball. That has to end up in a jump ball. And the arrow favors the Bruins. I'd love to have had Arlie Lee mic'd up for that. I'm just curious what he said. course, I'm not.
You know,
Maybe he knew something that ref didn't. I'm just curious.
one thing that I think is always important for coaches to teach, and Kel Busby with a acrobatic display for his layup for 2. It seems like that ankle that was bothering him a little bit earlier, our great staff with Todd Ross and being the excellent trainer that he is, was able to nurse that back to health.
He told me he was able to wrap it up a little bit, and Kel was going to come back into the game, but he said it's going to be hurting pretty bad tomorrow. But it doesn't seem to be phasing him very much right now. Charlie Barker, quick handoff there to Kenny Jordan. Smiley comes forward at the top of the arc. Gives one quick glance at the basket, decides against it. Barker now to Busby. He gives a fake pass, and Hawkins nearly fell for it. So coming back into the game is Jadavian Banks, along with Drew Davis. Probably the most animated and excited student section I've seen all year.
Telling you, it's that Friday night game.
I love it. Cedric Hawkins in the left wing tries to drive into 3 Bruins and loses control of the ball. Wow. He says, no, sir, that did not count. Unfortunately, it was a beautiful shot. You know, outside the clock and everything else, that was just a beautiful shot. Nothing but net. But he was already waving that off when it was in the air.
Yeah, you got to beat the clock.
Certainly do. All right, we'll take a short break, I guess. We'll be right back with more basketball action. We've got 8 minutes left in this one. Stick around. You're watching PA Live.
Sarah always wants to be connected, and she often tweets or texts while driving. How far will Sarah go while looking away from the road? More than an entire football field. Driving the length of a football field without looking at the road is selfish driving. Caring drivers respect everyone's safety. What kind of driver will you be?
At Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One, it's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of this possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com.
We're back. Stuttgart leading this one 35-27 over PA. Charlie Barker on the left wing. Gives a pass to Tyson McCarroll. Now Kenny Jordan. Down to Kel Busby in the right corner. Smiley at the top of the arc. Nice steal there by Arlie Lee. Drives into the basket. Good for 2. And the Bruins call timeout. Full timeout. That's a Hug and Haul timeout. Of course, brought to you by our friends over at Hug and Haul Equipment Company. They're the answer to your industrial and construction equipment needs. They can help you with sales, rental, parts, and service. Of course, they have full service locations serving all of Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas, Louisiana. They take ownership of your needs, every customer's needs. They work to ensure that your demands are met. one thing's for sure, you can trust Hug and Haul for all of your construction, industrial, aerial, material handling, and light equipment needs. Reach out to them today, Hug and Haul. Make sure to tell them thanks for supporting the Bruins. Waiting on just the right players to come in, I guess. Kenny Jordan getting just a little bit of pressure to bring it across midcourt. Charlie Barker left open there. He'll take advantage. Bruins have just above 6.5 minutes left to catch up, trailing by 8 right now. Cedric Hawkins driving inside, lots of pressure. He's going to back out, set up something else. Jadavian Banks for three, it's in and out. Charlie Barker gets the rebound. Kel Busby, that one's going to get tipped and out of bounds. I think if Barker had just let that one go, it would have been Bruins ball.
Yeah, it would have been. But that's one of those times you just got to look at the effort and you got to appreciate that out of the player. Everyone's going to not really be thinking 100% all the time. So
it's definitely easier to look at that in reverse and sit up here and say that.
Yeah, I mean, in the moment, he's trying to make a play for his team.
Sure. Jadavian Banks off the glass, no good. Rebound by Lee, still no good. And if Busby's not careful, the way that referee just looked at him, I'm not sure what he said, but I'm just guessing he's teetering on a technical foul.
Probably not a technical. They're probably just going to watch him a lot closer here.
Bruins come up with the rebound. Okay, is there a reason why that bouncing it off of the opponent's leg there was more desirable than just the bounce pass over to Jordan?
I think he was trying to do the bounce pass, and he just couldn't see the lane beyond the player. You know, so much goes through your head when you do find yourself in a pressure situation and you picked up your dribble. I mean, it feels like you're out on an island. And so really what most players do as they gain experience, and a much, much needed three-pointer from Kenny Jordan. So that brings the Bruins to 32. We've cut the lead down, now only trailing by 5, with plenty of time left in this game to make this turnaround. And this stadium has come alive tonight. If you are not here, we are not doing the sound and noises of this place any justice.
No doubt. It is getting loud. Did he just bounce that between Smiley's legs? I mean, I know he's tall, but dang. Well, now they're going to call a foul on Ben Smiley. That's his third personal foul, third team foul against the Bruins.
So at this stage in the game, this is when that third foul matters much less than it does in the first half.
And we have a timeout called from the bench for the Ricebirds. Full timeout. Let's take a break along with them. We'll be right back with more basketball. You're watching PA Live.
You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even coworkers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com. Central Arkansas Mahindra can provide you with the latest and best in outdoor power products to make your outdoor living more enjoyable. Combine this wide array of selections with their friendly and knowledgeable staff, and we're convinced they will become your only stop for all of your outdoor power needs. They're happy to help you find either the perfect outdoor power equipment, service, or the parts you've been looking for. Check out their inventory of Mahindra, Ferris, and Husqvarna equipment. If you need help in making your selection, call or just stop in. They're always ready to help. Visit them online at centralarkansasmahindra.com.
We are back. He just inbounded the ball quickly, and there is a foul called on Ben Smiley. That is unfortunately his fourth personal foul. And, of course, he's pointing at himself going, I'm not sure what you're talking about, dude. That was actually on Shannon McDaniel. The coach is yelling. There's fingers going back and forth. He's reaching for the whistle.
Don't do it.
Yeah, and, of course, the player now is telling him, sir, that was me.
So
that's
this is my honest personal opinion here about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have the refs conversating about the foul. If they change the foul here, I wholeheartedly believe that is incorrect. The reason why, and even though I'm a Bruin fan through and through, and this does benefit the Bruins
sure.
if they do change it.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is that they have already made the call. A play has already ensued. So in any other spectrum of a sport, if
right.
the next play happens,
yes.
then you can't go back.
That's right.
Right?
Well, that and the fact that the referee that made the call had already dug in his heels with the coach. You know, and it's like, well, how do you have this argument reaching for your whistle like you're about to give a technical foul to the coach over arguing over whose it was? You know, yeah.
Well, and
it's a no-win scenario.
And the situation that we just saw is probably the most uncommon thing.
Sure. Tyson McCarroll attempts a three, no good. That will be a foul called on Kel Busby. His fifth team foul against the Bruins. Here's Cedric Hawkins on the left wing. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it too. It's also not the referee's job to get in another coach's space and talk to him in a elevated manner.
Yes.
When a referee starts displaying that type of behavior, it also alters behavior in others as well.
Sure.
So players, coaches, fans.
Kenny Jordan with the steal, the basket. And let's see, and one. So Prince O'Neill will get his second personal foul, third team foul against the Ricebirds. That was all real fast. You were saying?
I'm just saying, use this as an example just in life in general. You can't bring any other emotions, feelings, anything else with you to a basketball, to a sport, to anything else in life. It is not other people's issues. They are here to deal with this moment at this moment in time. And so
Yeah. It's
Sorry, I'm getting caught up by the plays here.
they're fun. They're fast.
Yeah, they're great plays. Kel Busby
No,
just had a great block.
No, I understand what you mean about the officials. You know, it's important. Oh, wow, somebody's down.
I think that's Kel Busby.
That is Kel. That ankle, I believe, is finally saying, no, sir, I do not want to be here. So Shannon McDaniel will come in and let Busby have a seat.
Bruins are still trailing by 5, so a stop or a turnover here would be the ideal situation.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Arlie Lee drives inside, off the glass, makes the basket, and one.
And this is one of those moments. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just going to say that's Shannon McDaniel's 4th personal foul. Go ahead.
That's one of those fouls. If you're Shannon McDaniel, so in high school basketball, it's extremely hard to get a flagrant foul. It's got to be very deliberate. So that's one of those fouls that you want to do your best to obviously not injure anybody. You're not trying to do that. To put yourself in a position where that ball does not go in. So Charlie Barker just drew a block from the Ricebirds.
That was Cedric Hawkins.
And Cedric Hawkins did take a fall there.
He was holding his wrist.
Sometimes when you go down, you aren't sure what hurts. You just know you hurt, right? I'm serious. There's been injuries I've had where it's like, I just know I'm in pain. I can't really tell you where. I just know it's in like my lower body. So it may be one of those things.
Kenny Jordan sends it into the lane to Shannon McDaniel. Off the glass, no good. Ricebirds get the rebound. Less than 3 minutes remaining.
The Bruins need to find a way to get a stop or a turnover. And an over and back, it was just what we ordered.
Thank you for saying that. All I could come up with was back and forth. I knew that wasn't right.
I mean, in some ways it is a back and forth.
Sure. And Kel Busby comes back in. Tyson McCarroll sends it over to Jordan on the left wing. Now Smiley on the right wing, shoots a three, and it's in and out. That's going to be, that was interesting, but I think that's a foul called on number 33. No, excuse me, number 1. Oh, he's doing it with one hand, okay. That is on Kel Busby. His 4th personal foul, 7th team foul.
So unfortunately for the Bruins, that's not smart basketball. I mean, if you're going to make that 7th foul, you got to make it count. And this is definitely part of learning about the game and experiencing the game. Even though he missed that, had he made that, he would get another shot, and that would really turn the events here.
Now I'm going to go ahead and preface the next foul by saying, wow, another nice basket from Ben Smiley. Not exactly what I was intending to say, but I'm recording the fouls on my screen, and I have 4 fouls against Kel Busby, but looking at the scoreboard, they only have 3. So he might only have 3 in the scorebook. I don't know. So if he gets called with another foul and he's not on the bench, well, we'll know what the scorebook said. I believe we have a full timeout called by Stuttgart. Did you finish your thought?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Look, At this point in the game, this is when the emotions are the highest.
Yeah.
The intensity is the highest. And what people are looking for is for their team to win. So when those things don't work out, people can get a little excited. And, it can just be one of those moments where that happens. Now, why I'm being slow to talk here is that we saw the referee go out of his way to talk to a couple of the police officers that are here who are now walking behind us and beside us, or beside us.
Thank God he walked past us.
I was nervous for my co-commentator.
Thank you. I was nervous for me too. Yeah, probably it would take, yeah. So, yeah, he is talking to one of the refs now. Yep.
Well, nonetheless, it's always good to have people here, third parties, that are able to maybe just drop a word in someone's ear, remind them, hey, it's high school basketball. We don't have to get crazy excited.
Jadavian Banks for 2.
Honestly, I'm surprised that the Ricebirds are choosing not to press here. I mean,
Jadavian Banks. Little hook shot, no good. But he'll get fouled in the attempt. That one goes on Tyson McCarroll, his 3rd personal foul, 8th team foul. Bruins bringing it back across. Here's Charlie Barker, and a timeout called on the bench. Full timeout's all they have left. Let's take a break along with them. We'll be right back with the remainder of this game. Stick around.
Hug and Haul Equipment Company is the answer to your industrial and construction equipment needs. They can help you with sales, rental, parts, and service. With full-service locations serving Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Missouri, and Texas, they take ownership of each customer's needs and will work to ensure your demands are met. You can trust Hug and Haul for all your construction, industrial, aerial, material handling, and light equipment needs.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Hug Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Pulaski Academy. Here in Little Rock, Arkansas. Bruins currently trailing the Stuttgart Ricebirds 36-43.
Ricebirds?
Ricebird. What did I say?
Riceguards?
Riceguards. Sorry. Stuttgart Ricebirds, not the Stuttgart Riceguards. Sorry. It's been a long day. Three-point shot. That was a little off from the very beginning there from Kel Busby. Another attempt. No good. And someone, I think it was Kel, got fouled in the mix.
Yeah, Kel Busby wanted that ball so bad that he knocked over Ben Smiley. Thankfully in this sport you cannot foul your own teammate.
Your own teammate.
So we'll see what he can do with these free throws. He's good on the first. That makes your score 37-43, 1 minute left to play. The Bruins have 8 fouls, 18 fouls. The Ricebirds have 4. So if you're the Bruins here, you're going to have to dig in deep. Whatever energy you have left, it needs to be spent right here in these last few seconds. And the fouls are going to have to be smart, because naturally what you're trying to do is you're trying to do clock management, which in basketball is in the form of contributing fouls because it stops the clock. However, when you put yourself in a situation where you're at 9 fouls, that means on the next foul, you are guaranteeing the player 2 shots.
Makes the first one.
So just imagine that in your world, in your scenario, you have to choose whether you want to foul somebody to stop the clock, but the trade-off is you guarantee them 2 free shots at the goal. They started the clock too early there.
Smiley goes to the basket, doesn't quite get there before he's fouled.
That will be the 3rd on Drew Davis.
Do you know what that means? Here's Charlie Barker to inbound the ball.
Didn't make it. Kenny Jordan was able to get the ball and put it back up. You've got 36 seconds left, counting down. All of the Bruins were coming to meet Cedric Hawkins with the ball. If he had not called a timeout, I can assure you there would have been a jump ball and or a foul.
Yeah. Well, 33.6 seconds left. The Bruins trail by 6. Got a timeout on the court. We'll take a very short break. We'll be right back.
At Caldwell Toyota, they are passionate about helping drivers find the vehicle that's right for them for the most affordable prices possible. That's why they carry such a large selection of new Toyota models. Because whether you're looking for something sporty, efficient, versatile, family-friendly, rugged, or all of the above, they are confident they have a new Toyota model to meet all of your needs and then some. Visit them online at caldwelltoyota.com.
We're back. Ricebirds ready to inbound the ball. Go ahead.
The Bruins again are finding themselves in a situation where they're down with just a few seconds left on the clock. Yeah, there's a lot of passion in this stadium right now. But if you're the Bruins, like you have got to stay focused. These are the moments that matter. It doesn't matter what the ref does or says or doesn't do. It matters that you play your game.
This time they're going to call the foul on Cedric Hawkins. Oh, excuse me. Tyson McCarroll.
So that's
nope,
gonna...
I was wrong. I was right the first time. Was Cedric Hawkins. That's his 3rd personal foul, 7th team foul. That will place the Bruins in bonus.
So bonus is a guaranteed 1 shot. If you make this one, you get to shoot a 2nd.
Missed it.
So that'll be the 10th team foul for the Bruins, which guarantees Jadavian Banks here 2 shots.
And the Redbirds coach, I believe that is Lance Davis, telling his team, do not foul. Don't foul. 25 seconds left in the game, no fouls. Banks' first shot is up. It's no good.
So here's the thing, is that if he misses this shot, the clock goes live. So the Bruins need to be on their toes. If he does make it, they need to push the ball up and go for points.
Misses it. Clock is on. Jordan drives across midcourt quickly. Gets his pocket picked. And I'm not sure at what point the play stopped here. I never heard a whistle.
They did blow a whistle.
Okay.
I think he had stepped out of bounds.
Right there. Thank you. Busby sends it. Smiley, Barker. Now Jordan, 12 seconds. Drives inside off the glass, good for 2.
Now you got to press. You got to press and foul.
Foul called on Charlie Barker, I believe.
So it's going to be Cedric Hawkins for 2 shots here. The problem with it is that, unfortunately, the odds of the Bruins pulling this one out are close to 0, mainly because even if they get the ball back and they shoot a three-pointer and make it, and now it's officially at 0.
Yeah.
So the Bruins are going to go down here tonight against the Ricebirds. I will say I don't think it's the players' fault.
Here's Jordan for the last second shot. Off the rim, no good. And the Ricebirds are going to win this one 47-41. We had a lot of fans here from both sides, a lot of folks from the Bruins. And they brought a nice little group from Stuttgart. Very friendly bunch of kids.
So it's safe to say that this has been a disappointing season for the Bruins. And I can't imagine how you can look forward to next season with the way that we've played the last few games. And like I said, I'm not sure that it's the players' fault. They bring heart, they bring effort. What we don't bring is any direction. We seem to be lacking in that area. So I would love to see many changes between now and Monday, which I know that's only a few days, but when you are expected to win basketball games, you make the adjustments as needed.
Sure.
And I'm not going to apologize for being passionate about a sport. Everyone gets to be passionate when they watch. I'm passionate when I commentate. So if I'm on the team of the Bruins, I'm saying to my teammates, we've got to move on. We've got to move on to the next game because now that is the most important game of the season. And as it is every game, win, lose, demolished, won by a mile, it doesn't matter. Your next game is the most important. So as we come out against a win, I believe our records are similar in nature. So I would imagine that we will be poised to put a W up on our schedule, which at this moment in time I think is what everyone here is begging and pleading for, is a W for a game.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, the girls team for sure is going to – they're looking for a win on theirs to pull the outright conference championship, the regular season conference championship. So that's not our conference champions, I should say. And, yeah, I'm not sure what the boys' record looks like in comparison to wins, but I know that with the girls' team, they were 10-0 before tonight. Of course, theirs was, I think, win was 10-1.
Yep.
So now we're 11-0.
Yep.
So, you know, it really it all hangs in the balance on that one game.
As it does, but if anything, that's the most exciting thing to look forward to when you have two great teams coming together. I mean, you know it's going to be a great game. You know
sure.
what you get with the Lady Bruins.
Yes.
And in order to have a record that Win does, it's obvious that they bring something similar to the table. So be sure that you're tuning in on Monday. Put it in your calendar. Set the time aside. Buy that extra popcorn or do yourself a favor. Do yourself
Valentine's
a favor.
Candy, yeah.
If you don't have planned events for your Valentine's Day, come and spend it here with us.
Hey.
Because I know my wife already loves me for commentating on Valentine's Day. So please come and endure that with us.
I love it. I love it. You know, we could set aside some flowers and put a little candy thing over here for her, right, so she can spend it with you right next to you there. Yeah, we'll light some candles, make it real romantic. All right. Well, with that being said, thanks, everybody, for watching us and joining the game. No, turn that around. Watching the game and joining us. That's it. And we'll see you Monday night right back here again. The girls' varsity game starts at 6, the boys at 7. Until then, good night, good luck, and 73.